Baby, before Eid ends tonight, before the lights disappear, before everyone returns to their normal lives again, there's something my heart desperately needs to tell you. Something I've been hiding quietly behind smiles, silence, and late night overthinking. And honestly, I don't know if I'm saying this too late, but I know my heart cannot stay silent anymore. This Eid, everyone around me looked happy. Families laughing, friends celebrating, people taking pictures and sharing beautiful moments together. And while I smiled too, deep inside, my heart was missing you the entire time. Because no matter how beautiful Eid felt, something still felt incomplete without you beside me. Baby, do you know how painful it is to celebrate while secretly carrying sadness inside your chest? To smile around people, but silently think about one person the entire night? That's exactly what happened to me this Eid. Every happy moment somehow reminded me of you. Every Eid song, every prayer, every beautiful light in the sky. Everything kept bringing your memory back into my heart again and again. And honestly, I stopped fighting it tonight. Because the truth is simple. I still love you more than my silence ever admitted, more than my pride ever allowed me to confess, more than these words can probably explain. Tonight, as the Eid moon shines softly outside, I keep replaying our memories inside my mind. The old conversations, the laughter, the way your attention once made my world feel peaceful. Back then, I truly believed our story would last forever. I truly believed we would celebrate Eid together someday, not through messages, not through screens, but side by side, and honestly, that dream still lives quietly inside me. Baby, I know things changed between us. I know distance slowly entered our hearts. I know silence created misunderstandings neither of us knew how to fix properly. But despite all that, my feelings for you never disappeared. They only became quieter, sadder, heavier, because loving someone silently is exhausting, especially when your heart still hopes while your mind tries to let go. Tonight, before Eid ends, I just need you to know one truth. No matter how much I tried acting strong, no matter how many times I told myself to move on emotionally, a part of my heart kept waiting for you quietly, waiting for your warmth again, waiting for your effort again, waiting to feel emotionally close to you the way we once were. And honestly, maybe that's what true love really is. Not perfect love, not easy love, but the kind of love that stays alive even after silence, distance, and pain. Baby, if this is the last Eid where we feel emotionally far from each other, then let me at least be honest tonight. You mattered to me more than anyone else ever did. You were never temporary to my heart. You were home, peace, the person my soul became attached to naturally. And honestly, losing emotional closeness with you felt like losing part of myself too. Tonight, as Eid slowly comes to an end, as the lights fade and the world becomes quiet again, there is only one thing my heart wants to say softly before this beautiful night disappears. Baby, I still wish you were here beside me. Baby, the night is becoming quieter now. The Eid lights outside are slowly fading. People are going back to their normal lives again. But my heart still feels stuck in this moment with you. And honestly, I think that's because there are still too many feelings inside me left unsaid. Tonight, after everyone slept, I sat alone holding my phone again, opening our old chats, reading messages from days where we felt inseparable, and suddenly tears filled my eyes without warning because I realized something painful. The version of me in those conversations looked happier, softer, more alive, and the reason for that happiness was you. Baby, I know life changed us. I know pain, silence, and misunderstandings slowly created distance between our hearts. But no matter how much time passed, I could never truly stop loving you. I tried. Believe me, I tried. I tried distracting myself, staying busy, pretending I was emotionally okay, pretending your absence no longer affected me. But every night, my heart betrayed me again. Every quiet moment somehow brought me back to you, back to your smile, back to your voice, back to the warmth we once shared so naturally. And honestly, that's what hurts the most. Knowing something so beautiful slowly became distant. Sometimes I wonder if you still think about me too. If certain songs still remind you of us. If you still reread our old conversations during lonely nights. If your heart still misses me quietly the way mine misses you every single day. Because honestly, mine never stopped, even during silence. Even during emotional distance, even during moments where I acted strong outside while secretly breaking inside. Baby, this Eid taught me something important. Life is too short for hidden feelings, too short for pride, too short to keep pretending we don't care when our hearts are still full of love. And tonight, before Eid ends completely, I don't want fear to silence me anymore. So let me tell you honestly, you were one of the most beautiful things that ever happened to my soul. Your love changed me. Your presence healed parts of me nobody else even noticed were hurting. And your absence created a loneliness inside me that no one else could fill. Because some people become more than memories. They become part of your heart forever. And you became that person for me. Tonight, as the moonlight enters quietly through my window, there is only one wish left inside my chest. I wish we had one more chance to fix everything slowly, one more chance to sit together honestly, one more chance to love each other without fear, silence, or emotional distance standing between us. Because despite all the pain, despite all the tears, despite everything we lost along the way, my heart still looks at you with love, real love, soft love, the kind that survives even after heartbreak. So, baby, before Eid ends tonight, before this beautiful night becomes another memory, please remember this one final truth. No matter how quiet I became, no matter how distant life made us, a part of my heart never stopped choosing you. Tonight, Eid is almost over. The beautiful lights are disappearing slowly. The laughter outside is becoming quieter, and the moon that made this night feel magical is now watching me sit here thinking about you again. Honestly, I tried not to become emotional tonight. I told myself to enjoy the celebrations, to smile normally, to stop letting memories control my heart. But no matter how hard I tried, everything still led back to you. Because some people are not easy to forget. Some people become part of your soul so deeply that even special days feel incomplete without them. And baby, you became that person for me. Tonight, while everyone was celebrating happily, I kept wondering something painful. Do you miss me too? Do you ever stare at old chats and smile sadly like I do? Do you ever wish we could go back to the days where love between us felt easy and warm again? Because honestly, I do, more than my pride wants to admit. There were moments tonight where I almost texted you everything, every hidden feeling, every silent tear, every late night thought I carried alone for months. But fear stopped me again. Fear of looking too emotional. Fear of discovering your heart no longer feels the same. And honestly, nothing scares a loving heart more than feeling forgotten. Baby, there's something I finally understood tonight. Real love never disappears suddenly. It stays quietly inside the heart, even after distance, even after silence, even after people pretend they are okay without each other. And maybe that's why this Eid felt emotional for me, because deep inside, my heart still carries love for you that never fully faded away. I still remember the way you made ordinary moments feel special, the comfort in your voice, the happiness your attention brought into my life naturally. Back then, I truly thought we were forever. I truly thought one day we would celebrate Eid together side by side, smiling, laughing, praying for our future together, and honestly, a part of me still dreams about that quietly. But tonight, as Eid slowly comes to an end, I no longer want to hide the truth from myself. You mattered to me deeply, more deeply than anyone else ever did. You were not just a phase, not just temporary happiness. You became home to my heart, and losing emotional closeness with you created a sadness I still cannot fully explain. But despite everything, I still pray for your happiness sincerely. I still ask Allah to protect your heart, to guide your future beautifully, to bring peace into your life, even if mine feels incomplete without you sometimes. Because that's what real love does. It stays soft, even while hurting. Tonight, before this beautiful Eid night disappears completely, I just want to leave one final confession from my heart. If you ever return someday, if life ever gives our hearts another chance, I promise I would love you more gently, more honestly, without silence destroying us again. And if that day never comes, then at least remember this forever. During this Eid, while the world celebrated happiness, there was someone quietly loving you with all their heart under the same moon. Because that question is dangerous. Once you ask it, you might receive an answer you're not ready for. But I pressed send anyway. You replied after a few minutes. Of course, you are 3 words simple, but something about them felt empty. Because importance is not proven by words, it's proven by priorities. And lately, I wasn't one. You said you were just busy with life. Maybe you were. Life can get overwhelming work, family, responsibilities. But here's the truth, people don't like hearing. No one is too busy for someone they truly value. Even the busiest people send one message. Even the most tired people check in. Even the most stressed hearts still make space for the ones they love. I wasn't asking for constant attention. I wasn't asking for long calls every night. I just wanted to feel remembered, to know that somewhere in your day my existence crossed your mind. But most days it didn't, and that realization hurts more than arguments, because arguments show emotion, indifference shows distance. You started noticing my silence after that. You asked if I was okay. You asked why I seemed different. But the truth was simple. I stopped fighting for a place in your life. If someone has to beg to feel important,